Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk about the AEM front strut tower bar for my 2020 Subaru STI. I just want to talk a little bit about the installation and give a little review, as I've had this bar on here for about 8 months now, so I'm quite familiar with it. The reason why I went with the AEM brand is because it's just one solid piece. A lot of the brands out there are multiple pieces bolted together, and obviously with suspension components and turning hard over time, things can kind of loosen. So I was just looking for something solid, just a one-piece deal that can kind of strengthen that chassis from the one strut tower to the other. And it also comes in this wrinkle red finish, which almost matches the manifold here. Color's just slightly off, but still looks great in the engine bay. I love the red in there. It looks really sporty and aggressive. To get on with the installation, basically, as you could see here, it's kind of held to the strut tower by these two 12 millimeter bolts over here. You basically just unscrew these two bolts. A lot of the strut tower bars on the market, are connected through all three strut tower bolts. The AEM one just focuses on the two here. So you basically unscrew these bolts. Same thing with the other side here. Basically fit the bar over and then torque these bolts down to 35 foot-pounds. That's what I did. I did check the torque on it about 6 months after I installed it, and it was still at 35 foot-pounds, so it did not loosen over time. Installation was very, very easy, very quick. It's probably one of the simplest installs I've ever done on this car, any car I've ever owned. Very, very easy. And fitment was great. I didn't have to struggle putting it on. It just laid right on top of the bolts there with no issues. I do have the stock intercooler, so I don't know if this will clear any aftermarket top mount intercoolers, excuse me. I don't really intend on upgrading the intercooler, so I don't really see any issues. Just to get on with the review here. So basically, right when I installed it, I took it for a quick drive. I'm telling you, I actually felt a difference. So the front felt a lot tighter. One of the problems I had with this car is that I felt that it did lean a little bit around turns, it leaned a little more than I'd like. So it actually did strengthen the front out a lot. It leaned a lot less around turns, to the point where the back felt kind of loose. Now the front was really tight, back felt loose. So what I had to actually do is get a thicker rear sway bar to kind of counteract that, and the car feels great right now. It's on stock suspension, stock shocks and springs, stock ride height here, that 4x4 look right there. But basically, all in all, I think it was worth it. It was about $250 shipped, a little bit pricey for just the bar. And a lot of people say that, they don't feel a difference with a front strut bar. I actually felt a difference in this car. Again, it did tighten up the front a lot, where you actually notice a tight front and a loose back. So like I said before, I actually had to upgrade the rear sway bar to kind of have a more neutral feel. And the car feels great around turns. Again, the strut bar looks great. Great color, easy install. Highly recommend it. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll touch you guys later.